Mini modular moments.
Hello and welcome to another mini modular moment. And in this episode, Nicki needs you. At the moment, I've already got a performance case which contains mainly Modular tip-top modules. And because I'm taking them out the building and performing with them, I do not want to unpatch them. So in the interim, I also want to build another mini case. I'm going to be using the IntelliGel 104 HP case. At the moment, it's got a row of 1U modules in, being a mixer and the Endorphins Milky Way effects module. There's a couple of VCAs and stuff that I can put in there. But what I need is to fill this bottom row, and this is where I'm looking for some help. I want to build a case with modules that I should have paid more attention to, that haven't really had their fair share of my time, and that's where you could help me. I've got a number of modules and I'm going to go through these, and I would really love some advice of what I should put in this 104 HP. And any patch ideas would be very much welcomed. So starting off with the oscillators, I have got the Nano Modules Honor. So this is an analog oscillator. I've used it occasionally, really not used it that much, so that's a possibility. I have got the recently acquired Castor and Pollux by Winterbloom. I have also got the Erica Synth's Black Wavetable, which actually was one of the first oscillators I've got. I've kind of used it off and on, but really haven't experimented that much with it. Then sequencer wise, I've got quite a few choices. I have got two Bastel popcorns. So these are 8-step sequencers, or chained together, a 16-step sequencer. I have got the Endorphins ground control, which I have used in the past, but it's very handy. It takes a lot of HP. So do I want to fill up half my rack with this? Not sure. Open to suggestions. And I have also put in the sequencer, although it's kind of a random sequencer, the Mutable Instruments marbles, which I bought and I've had a fiddle with. Probably could do with spending more time with it. I understand it's an amazing module, so that's another option.
I thought you were in there. I thought you got a loud voice. I was going to shut the door, but I made some noise.
But I haven't got a loud voice.
You've not got a loud voice? The Tony Pryor ever needs replacement.
Thanks. In terms of filters, I've got the WMD carbon filter and the Qubit prism. I have used these quite extensively, but they're the only two filters I've got, so you know, one or both may need to go into this case. In terms of effects, I have got Mutable Instruments beads, which I have used a little bit, not extensively. I'm not very proficient at it, so could do with practicing a bit more on that. And I also have got Mutable Instruments rings, which I have used extensively as an oscillator. So if I'm going to throw this into this setup, I want to try out the resonator aspect of it and see how that differs. In terms of envelopes, I've got Javelin, which I know kind of goes hand in hand with the WMD carbon. Or I have got the Clavis Quodigy, which is 4 envelopes. I think it does LFOs as well. Do you know what? I bought this and I really have spent 0 time on it, and I know it's a very powerful module. I just think because it's really complicated, I've not got to grips with it, but maybe I should. I have got Veils VCA, so I've got quad VCA. I've also got 2 stereo VCAs, 1U, so I could use them instead or use Veils. And then in terms of utility modules, I have got the Batumi LFO. I've got the little expander for this as well. I have not spent enough time on this, and it was one of the first ones I bought. It rarely makes an appearance in my performance rig, but maybe it's time to spend a little time on it. I've also got the 3x Mia mixer, and I would look to use that in interesting ways if I was to put it in my system. I've got precision adder, which I've tried to use and failed, so maybe I just need to spend more time on it. I've got maths, which I have used quite extensively, but I know it does a million things, so might be one to revisit. It is quite a lot of HP, so whether it suits being in a 104 HP rig, I'm not sure. And then finally, I've got one of my favourite module that appears everywhere. Pam's workout. This is Pam's new workout because Pam's pro workout is in my performance rig, but I know it's not just doing clock, it can do everything, LFOs and sequences, etc. I always put it in because it can do so much stuff. Should I put it in, or should I completely go crazy and go, right, I'm not going to try and not use Pam's in a setup? What do you reckon? I don't know. I'm open to advice. So if anyone can advise me on anything they think I should put in, or, you know, patches that I could experiment with, all ideas gratefully received. And then hopefully I'll get something in this rig for the next mini modular moment and show you what I've done. As you may be aware, I performed last month at Synth East in the All Stars Patch Off. So the All Stars Patch Off is where you get picked out of a hat randomly to play with another performer. It is completely improvised. You bring your modular rig and they bring theirs. You hook those rigs together and you do a 15-minute improvisation. I got pulled out of the hat with Steve Davis, and if you are interested in seeing what we came up with without prior knowledge of what each other was doing, then why not check out this video here.